I don't want to do this. Oh god damn it. Hello everyone, this is DarkWingGamer, and we're about to enter the HinterLands. Probably the most hated and one of the hardest level in the entire game. And I don't think we're in the HinterLands. I think we somehow entered the Twilight Zone, actually, if not Silent Hills. Why do I keep referencing that game even though I hate it is beyond me. Anyways, and as you can see, wow, I might as well pull out the map because find the 2 holiday trees and free them from Oogie's evil spell. Yeah. Like I said, meet one of the most infamous holiday levels of this entire game. This place is big, but it gets even worse. And the worst part is, you don't know. So you saw where I was, right? Well, if we were to say go right here and pull up the map. Yep. It doesn't say where exactly everything is. You're pretty much just guessing where. You're just pretty much guessing as to where everything is at the moment until you figure out where you want to go. And the worst part is, this is not even the worst part of this entire chapter. We'll get to it when we get to it. And in fact, I think we might actually get to it right now. Okay, never mind. This is not exactly the worst part, but this is still dreaded. Now, it's the Independence Day door, and yet it has Oogie's face on it. This is where in case you haven't figured out, this is where the Independence holiday door is supposed to go. Let's go ahead and interact with it. Yep. Now, let's go ahead and put this in there. And we freed the Independence Day door. And we freed the Independence Day doors. Sorry if I repeated myself. But at last, we still have one big issue and that issue is, where about the other holiday doors? Unfortunately, St. Patrick's. Unfortunately, Easter. Whoa. Okay. Let's see if we go right here. And in case you haven't figured out, this is a maze. And this is possibly the longest chapter in this entire game. I'm not kidding. If I look at my notes, be right back. Excuse me a second. The HinterLands, to get an S ranking, and I'm not kidding, you need to beat the chapter in 20 minutes, get a combo of 80, get only hurt 14 times, and have a scare counter of 40. Now, the problem is not that. That's not really the big issue. The big issue is trying to get certain stuff from this chapter. This chapter I hate so much because of one particular section that is literally what makes this chapter and this level the hardest part of this game, if not the hardest part. And I might as well just get these guys out of the way because getting a scare counter on this game is not exactly the hardest. Although trying to get an A ranking of combo, that's kind of the difference, right? And I like how we're not showing what is happening. So who knows what Jack is doing to scare that poor skeleton. And I think I already got a B ranking for damage. And unfortunately for me, I think this is going to be the chapter where I'm going to be stuck the longest because of how pain in the ass it is. Let's see. Now, we were to look in our map first off. You're going to want to look at your map more often so that way you don't get lost. And as you can see, I almost went to the wrong direction. Let's go right here. And there's the St. Patrick's Day door. Now, unfortunately for us, you're probably wondering, why couldn't we just bring the holiday doors that we left behind with us? You couldn't. Because in order to get to the HinterLands, you had to put the doors there. Now you're probably wondering, well, how are we supposed to get the doors then, right now? How are we supposed to get the Hinterland doors, the holiday doors to their HinterLands? Simple. And we just find the Hinterland, the holiday tree that they were in. Unfortunately, there's a catch to it. Now, if we were to go to our map right now, find the remaining 4 holiday trees and replace their Oogie doors with the real ones. Yep. We have to bring the Oogie doors with us. Now, unfortunately, that's easier said than done. Because, as you can see with the giant screen counter, let's see, as you can see with the giant screen counter, it's easier said than done. Because, unfortunately, there's some things that's a little bit difficult to do. Let's see, if we were to go right here, I'm sorry that I can't figure out where exactly the HinterLands is, around how to get around the HinterLands. Oh, there we go. Never mind, we found one of the locations. And the funny thing is, you couldn't go this way even if you wanted to get the Oogie doors immediately, because you had to get rid of those other doors first. But as you can see, we got one location freed up. What do you have to say?
We all heard your song with Sally. It warmed even the vampire brothers' shriveled hearts. Don't forget.
How loud was Jack and Sally singing? Or how annoyingly close was everyone? That they just wanted to listen. Okay, now which one is this one? Okay, this is not the worst one. Truth be told, I'm not gonna go for the S ranking because this is the worst place to try to get S ranking at. I'm only gonna try to get A and pray I can get A.
Oh.
Now you're also probably wondering, what's the catch? The catch is you're going to be doing a timed trial. That's right, you have to beat these enemies within these certain time, or you're going to fail. And of course they had to beat a ghost. But thankfully we beat the enemies. And we now have the Oogie Halloween door. Or
I get it. If I replace these Oogie doors with the real holiday doors at Spiral Hill, I should be able to put all the doors back in place.
Or just Oogie doors, if I remember correctly. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this chapter took me hours to beat. And there's a reason why. And as you can see, because we don't have the really, because we don't have the actual Halloween door, the tree won't return. Also, I like how each holiday door has a little small trivia that indicates of what holiday it's supposed to be. Now let's see, I think it's, yep, this way. It should be this way to go to the next holiday door. Or to the next section that will lead to, yep, here it is. Let's see, and this will lead us to, damn it, I was hoping for one of the two, so. Let's see, it should be before I goofed. There, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be the most times you're gonna see me using the map because this level is very weird to get around. Okay, still not the door. Oof. Just telling you right now, 3 of these doors aren't so bad. But there is one door that if you play this game, you know it too damn well. Because it's not because of the strict timing, or maybe because of the strict timing, but it is because of how many enemies you have to beat. It's the main reason why I'm stalking on. Oh, shoot. Oh, really? I can't fight under this condition. Oh, come on. Jack, come on. There we go. Whew. Thankfully, fire makes things a lot easier. But unfortunately, it also destroys enemies a little bit too quickly to get a good combo. But anyways, we got the Valentine's Day door. And I'm also looking at my health and determining of the other pumpkin. What I was about to say, the other pumpkin health points, I guess I should say, of determining if I should get it or not. Because to be perfectly honest, I think I should be good at the end of the level. Oh, hello. Okay. 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 Okay, 40. Hopefully that's good enough for hopefully gaining a 40 will be good enough for a A ranking. I'm not crossing my fingers, to be perfectly honest, but yeah, I guess I should mention that there's small pockets of the hinterlands that thankfully, well, correction, small pockets of the hinterlands that will have nothing. Although I think there's one specific spot of the hinterlands that will have something special. Oh, here we go. Let's see, which one do I need to go to? Boy, okay. Let's go ahead and go through this one. And is this the one that I think it has? Oh god, yes it is. The Thanksgiving door. The Thanksgiving door is the most is the hardest part of this entire level, if not this entire game.
Oh!
Well, provided if you know how to, unless you don't know how to do the dance sequence of the boss fights. In that case, make that the second hardest hardest part of this game. But yeah, but thankfully, and you're probably wondering, okay, if there's a time limit and if there's a time limit, how come you're not trying to vaporize it? Because I'm wanting to get the combos out of the way, because honestly, I'm gonna have to restart no matter what if I think I'm doing bad with timing. And hopefully, okay. And as you can see, there is a bunch of enemies that will constantly keep going. And, okay, I'm good on this one. Okay, time to start burning. Okay. Time to start wasting these enemies, because believe it or not, you're going to be using that 2 minutes like non-stop. Because of how many enemies that there is in this game at this one particular level. Oh, come on. What is hit littering me? Come on, dude. Oh my god, that was actually went a lot easier than I thought it would. I always keep having a hard time beating this one chapter. Then again, I always keep running out of the pumpkin jack power-up. So that may explain as to why I always kept getting my ass handed to me. But thankfully, if you have the pumpkin jack all the way up, this one particular section of this game can be done a little bit quicker. And honestly, I was expecting it to be a little bit difficult. If I do well on, if I actually do well on, say, the timing, I might actually not have to do this chapter all over again. Although I'm not holding my breath. Okay, right here. Although there's one problem, you're gonna have to go back to Spiral Hill in case you haven't figured it out, and that's another part that made this chapter a little bit long. It's trying to figure out where exactly you have to go to. But because I got the combo I need and the scream counter I need, and hopefully damage is good, all I gotta do is just vaporize these enemies. I just finished that fight in less than 3 seconds. And there we go. We have the Actually, wait. Okay, yeah, that's the last holiday door. Now we have to go back to Spiral Hill and switch the doors. And unfortunately, because I don't know where exactly the excuse me a second. Unfortunately, because I don't know where exactly the locations are, I'm going to have to figure out exactly where I gotta go to. So, yeah. That's gonna be a bit of the issue. And hopefully I'm doing good. I'm looking at my counter and I think I'm doing good on timing for at least at A rank. But unfortunately, I don't know how well I'm doing on damage. So, depending on how lost I get, I'll either see you guys in the entrance, like right now, or jump cut, I guess. Oh, good. Never mind. Whew. That's a little bit closer than I thought. Screw you guys. I'm not dealing with you. And by the way, if you're to go back here, Sally will not be here, because thankfully she was smart and head back home, where it's mostly safe. Or I'm a complete dumbass who got it all wrong, and she's still here for whatever weird reason. But let's go ahead and start switching doors. And you also may have noticed that at the beginning of the chapter it says Hinterland Part 1. Yep, that's right. Because you want to know why? As soon as you switch these doors, chapter ends. Okay, hell good.
Clear
Okay,
time.
good. Damage, timing was good.
Combo. Damage.
Oh, thank goodness.
Exclamation
Oh,
marks
thank goodness.
count. Nightmare rank. Oh,
I was not looking forward to that. I was not looking forward to
Soul
repeating this
bonus.
chapter. Thank goodness. And we finally got the free Mr. Hydes. Which honestly, I'm surprised we didn't get that on the earlier chapter. But thankfully we got the Hinterland chapter. We got the free Mr. Hydes. As such, you're probably... But, you know, once again, you notice that we just stopped there, and you're probably wondering why. Well, you'll see why until in the next chapter, where we will try to replace the holiday doors. Christian, put back the real holiday doors. Until then, this has been DarkWingGamer, signing out.